These dreams be waking me up at night. Doo 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 doo. You say I think I'm never wrong. You know what? Maybe you're right. I and I wonder if you know what it means, what it means. And I wonder if you know to find your dreams come true. You say, yo, nerves. You hope that he get what he deserves. Or boom, we back another day, y'all. For surely, Lord, everything's gonna work out, man. Everything always does. It always works out. Probably should, probably should actually lock this a little. I forget how to do that. Do you even remember what the issue is? You just trying to find what the tissue is. You can still be who you wish you is. It ain't happened yet, and that's what the tuition is. What is your life's end game goal? What is it? That's great. Yeah, dude. Okay. There we go. Oh man, my brother calling me. Yeah, what's up, man? Yo, what's up? What's up, Henry? What's going on, man? What you up to, bro? We're in here chilling today, man. What's going on? What you got going on today? There we go. Yeah, man. Shoot, we out here. We out here. Trying to figure out. There we go. Boom. Today is the day. Today's the day. Trying to figure out if I want to play something today or nah. Yes, no, maybe so. I don't even really know. I want a Steam Deck for real, man. I've been looking at these lately, man. Let's see. Marvel Rivals. $3.99. Man, that's a lot. That's expensive right there. I do want one though. $6.49 for a 1 terabyte. I mean, 3 to 12, and then you get to play all your Steam games. I don't know when I would ever play this. I don't ever actually be outside like that. Yeah, I really don't. Let me see what I would even play. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Maybe we'll do some like Project Zomboid. Can't go wrong with that. Like all I got downloaded is let's see, 7 Days, Call of Duty. Not really trying to stream that. I'm not gonna lie. GTA 5. So I did download GTA 5. I was gonna actually start playing that again, but I can't figure out how to link it to FiveM so I can do some role play. Cause I think that would be cool. Max Payne 3. Oh. Oops. Just trying to run Max Payne 3. Hold up. Let me stop this. Can't go wrong with that, though, for real. I'm going to have to get on that Path of Exile soon. Oops. Path of Exile 2. I really want to get over... what is that on, y'all? Epic. Let's see. Let's go to Epic real quick. Let's go to Epic real quick and see what they got. Borderlands 4, man. Wait, what? Boy, that's... Who is this? That don't look nothing like Kai Cenat. Bro, that don't look nothing like him at all. They could have did better on the face. They could have did better on the face. I'm not gonna lie. Borderlands 4, man. So Borderlands is probably one of my definitely top 5 games. Definitely in my top 10. Wow, man. I want to play. It says jam packed with billions of weapons. Looks sick. Earn 20% cash back. What's that mean? Rewards until January 8, 2026. What else we got? I mean, I got Borderlands 3, actually. I don't think I beat Borderlands 3. I'm not really too sure, actually, if I beat it or not. EA Sports. Ibrahimovic. Can't go wrong with Genshin Impact. This county. I don't know, y'all. What should I play? Ooh. Anyone who plays GTA Online will receive a special GTA cash infusion. Okay. $1 million? through September 17th. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Might as well hop on that. Garfield Kart 2, All You Can Drift. Can't go wrong with Skate. Is it free? Oh, it comes out tomorrow. Wow. Early access. But dude, I want to play this. I love Skate, man. I used to play Skate back on Xbox, back during the Xbox days, man. That's one of those ones right there. That's one of them ones. Do do do. Ah. Let's do. Um, there we go. All right. I'm about to come in here real quick. Do a little editing. There. It says it's unstable, but it's all right. That's okay. That's okay. He has what he. That's wild. Can't go wrong with Rust either. That's a good one too. There we go. We back. Come on, WiseBot. Come on, Stream Elements Bot. Get up in here. All the bots. All the bots. We getting all the bots. Let me see. What are the bots? We got Team Elements. Okay. WiseBot. I don't know how to get WiseBot out of here. Streamlabs. Now, don't forget, today's Monday. The 15th. You can do Aditawate. Aditawate. Sad, sad world indeed. Sad world we live in. It is indeed. We got some options today. Quit that. And let me close out of this too. I downloaded GTA. I was trying to get the FiveM going, but I cannot find the .exe folder. For some reason, it's not letting me find it. I was gonna do some role play with Graham, but yeah, I can't find the folder. What's up, Thorn? What's going on? Happy Monday. Hope you had a good weekend. I'm over here chilling right now. I'm trying to find this trying to find this folder right now. Common. There it is. Enhanced. For data, nah, I can't find it for some reason. But if I go into Steam, then I do GTA Enhance Properties. What you up to today, Thorn? General dates. How do you just look at where the game was installed? How you do that? Do you right click on it? Manage. Oh, never mind. I just got it. Oh. No, yeah. It's on here. It's on this one. So that's what I did. Steam apps and then common. All right, let me check. Let me double check. Okay, 4 TB. Okay, Steam library, Steam apps, common. GTA 5 Enhanced. Yeah, for some reason I don't see the .exe folder. It's not showing it to me. Sochu, what's up? What's up? What's going on, girl? What you up to today? You working or? I was trying to figure out where this folder is. Trying to play some dude, trying to play some GTA role play, but I can't find the .exe folder for it. It pulls up. I think it's 5M is using old Windows 10, and I'm on Windows 11, and so now the whole like interface is different, the UI, and so it's not allowing me to. It's not pulling it up. But when I search it through my computer, it pulls it up. When I search it through 5M, it does not pull it up. So I'm trying to figure out why that is. What's going on with that? I didn't eat breakfast today. Didn't eat breakfast today. Yeah, that was that. I see it here though. You've got a few hours until you need to get ready. Oh, okay, for work. Okay, just chilling right now. I was thinking if I want. I was thinking if I wanted to play some games, but I don't know. I just been like lately, just like you know. I do rather enjoy just sitting here too, like just chilling. I do. I sure do. I just yeah, for just like an hour or so, you know. Um, so that dilemma. I woke up this morning. I took a shower. This is what I do every morning. Wake up at 8:30, take a shower. Today I had to run to go get some food from the store, so did that. Came back. It was maybe about 10:30. So by the time I sat down, I was like, I don't even want to play a game. I was thinking of Project Zomboid. I mean, it's a pretty chill game, but we cool like that. They got Borderlands 4 that just came out too. That's deep. That's pretty deep. Oh man. Let me see. Today I did my let's see. Let's see what the scripture of the day is today. Today it is randomly. Let's be random. Beware of false prophets. Yeah, that's true. That's for sure. By their fruits you will know them. Oh, that's deep. That's deep. That's crazy. Not okay. Okay. Um, be hearers and not, well, be doers of the word and not hearers, deceiving yourself. It's like a man who goes to a mirror, looks in the mirror, sees his reflection, turns away from the mirror, and forget what he looks like. Dang. Oh man. Yeah, that's deep. You see that a lot today, especially in the church today. We need to get back to simple times, man. Just simple times. Now it's about the buildings and it's about structures and money and all this stuff that doesn't matter, man. At the end of the day, all that matters is the relationship you have with God and showing people God through your actions, your love towards them. So it's just like, man, we need to get back to this the old. I mean, it's kind of hard to do that though, especially in today's world. Everything's fast, 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 fast. Verse of the day: God shall supply all your needs according to His riches. That's true. Um, yeah, I've been learning that. I've been learning that myself lately. He will supply everything that you need to continue to grow, for real. What's up, pro? What's going on, man? Thought I said I was coming on Sunday. I did, yeah. Wait, yesterday was Sunday. Yeah, yeah, I was here. Yeah, man, I did a Bible study. You know, yeah, I mean, it was a couple of us in here. We were just chilling. Some people lurking and listening and stuff. It was cool. Yeah, we talked about because yeah, I do have a series on YouTube that I started, a podcast that I started, and it was about um your identity in Christ. So you can learn about that. I think what the church kind of like needs to get back to is teaching people their identity and the power, like the identity you have in Christ. That's, I think, is very important because you learn that, and then once you learn that, everything else is kind of, it all comes in. Like once you learn your identity, then it feels like you're not really working for everything. It just you just want to do it. Yeah, you want to, not that you have to. Yeah, so I was doing that. I started that. We were on episode 2 yesterday, but in spite of everything that's been happening lately, like you could just see like how the church is not united over this Charlie Kirk thing. And even if, you share a difference of opinion, we are still called to be united. And I was talking to some girls the other day, and they were just like, yeah, it's black over everything. So that's what prompted me to do this Bible study. Cause yeah, I know a lot of people, especially the black community. We do this a lot where we really do have like that hurt from like slavery, and so we do that. We are very prideful about our race, and sometimes it gets to the point where it's just too much. It's just too much. Especially if you really walk with Jesus and you say you believe in Jesus, it does literally say to um, pray for those that persecute you. So it's like, man, that's deep. Like, how do you get to that point? So that's what we talked about yesterday. Just I forgot actually what the scripture was we went over. It was this one. Yeah, you've heard it said. You have heard that it was said to the people, "You shall not murder, and anyone who murders will be subject to judgment." But I'm telling you right now, anybody who's angry with a brother or sister will be subject to judgment. Anyone who says to a brother or sister, "You fool," will be in danger of the fire of hell. So I actually really like this scripture because the Pharisees were trying to trip up Jesus like they always did. And Jesus, he always just talked back to the Pharisees like he did not like them. He did not like them at all. And so verse 21, he's saying, I know Moses said, you should not murder anybody, but I'm telling you, if you're even angry with somebody, you're going to be judged. And he's saying that because the Pharisees, they did their best to try to keep all the laws. But Jesus is saying, yeah, in verse 21, he's pretty much saying, yeah, you keep the law, and that's good. But in verse 22, he's saying, but where's your heart? Like, where's your heart? The posture of your heart. And really, that's what the whole relationship with God is about. It's like your heart posture. Like, where's your heart? Because, if your heart's in the right place and you really are, like, have a relationship with God and he's worked on your heart, it's going to be evident in the way that you treat people. And I talked to this guy the other day, and he's like, yeah, man, I be cussing people out, man, because he has road rage. And I'm like, yeah, man, I used to do the same thing, bro. But honestly, what helped me out the most is now when people like cut me off or brake check me, whatever it is, man. The first thing I do is I'm just like, well, I guess they gotta go boo boo. That's the first thing I do, right? But if it gets really crazy, I'll just be like, I kind of think like the worst. Like, what if I was like, when would I drive like that? Like, when would I drive like that? I don't do it often, but I'm like, okay, man, maybe they just found out their girlfriend of 8 years just cheated on them with their best friend, and they're on their way home right now. Like, so I kind of just give them the benefit of the doubt. So we never know what people are going through, but yeah, just really just loving others as you would love yourself. That's a very important law, and it's not even a law; it's a commandment. Jesus, he comes, he fulfills every law. He lives a perfect life. There are 613 different laws. Nobody can keep them except Jesus, and then he dies. And he says the only two commandments are to love God with all your heart and to love others as you would love yourself. And so we don't see that. I don't think as a like as a world, I don't think we've ever done that ever. And I mean, it's rare, but you will find the ones that do believe in Jesus, do walk with him, really have a relationship with him, and it's really evident. Like, you can just you they really do have love for everybody. Like, they surely do. And so that's what we talked about yesterday, man. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Because yeah, you can't. I'm just saying, man, and a lot of people don't really like to hear this, but you can't say that you love Jesus, that you follow Jesus, and you don't have love for other people. You just can't. You can't say it. Like, just nah. You just so it's like, yeah, you gotta go check yourself. So I was looking at the stats yesterday, and it said, well, what's the population? Hold on, let's go here. Population 8.2 billion people. Man. So what's 800 is that's billion, right? So you got 8, man, that's a lot of zeros. 8 billion. Then they say 62% of the world is Christian. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. What was that? 4,960,000,000 people? More than half? That's crazy, man. No way. So 8 billion minus. No. There's no way. There's no way at all, man. There'd be definitely peace on earth, man, if that was the case. But you got a lot of people that say they believe, and it's not evident in their actions. So yeah, I encourage y'all, to actually live by that. It's hard. It is hard to do, man. You know how long it took me to get to and I've always had love for other people. I've always been like pretty chill. I've always kind of like, well, I'm not gonna lie, I never really was empathetic to people. I didn't really care about what you were going through, but I was nice in the sense that I would understand like that you're going through something. But I mean, ultimately, I wasn't really like, oh, putting myself in your shoes. But I'm not gonna lie, man. Since I really started walking with Jesus, I really it's like I feel that pain. Sometimes I'm talking to a homeless dude, and I give them a little bit of money, and I'm not gonna lie, man. They get to telling me their story, bro, and I start crying. Like, it really, it is different. Like, it really pierces my heart, and I really be feeling for these people. And I've never done that before in my life. I had never felt like that before in my life until I really got filled with the Holy Spirit. Really started walking with Jesus, man, and it's It's crazy because now when I talk to people, like I talked to a girl the other day who was like, yeah, my husband, we just got a divorce. I'm trying to get a restraining order. This dude just pulls up on me like he'd be following me. Like he stays like two cars behind, straight following, trailing her. And they got kids together and stuff that are like, she's like, yeah, my oldest daughter's like 4 years old or something like that. And I'm like, man. And I really felt for her, like, man, like it's not just like listening, but like really, like it's like soaking into my heart. I'm like, man, you just wish that there was something you could do for these people. So yeah, I mean, it's a huge difference when you're really walking in love for others. You're really like looking out for their best interests because we care for ourselves, right? Like we wake up, we get dressed, we do our hair, our makeup. Some of y'all go get your nails done. As a man, we go get our haircuts. That's the thing for us. We go get our haircuts. We come out like, hey, like we care. We already love ourselves. That's a given. So I mean, it's really about thinking of your other people as highly as you think of yourself. That's hard to do, but I think that's why it says in the Bible, don't worry about tomorrow, worry about today, because there are enough cares in the world that you need to worry about in one day. And yeah, go to work, pay your rent. Yeah, that's due. So yeah, it don't really say like, oh, throw out all your cares for tomorrow, but it's really saying like focus on like when you wake up, focus on like one thing I used to do a lot is talk a lot, right? So like if I'm like over stream is different, but if I'm with a group of people, like I'm like kind of driving the conversation a lot. I'm used to like managing people, and that's kind of like what I am used to doing. And now it took me about a year. God had to check me on this, like, hey, be quick to listen and slow to speak. The scripture is be quick to listen, slow to speak, slow to wrath. And so now when people talk to me, I really listen to them, like. I'm listening. I'm really listening. Like, and it's pretty deep. It is. A and W, what up, baby? What's going on? You've been following since. I know you've been following for a while because yeah, because I mean, the only people that do that they've been following for a minute. It says November 14th, 2016, but it also says you only have one message in the chat, and it's that message. If you check it, your follow age. The first person you ever follow? Oh man, I feel some type of way. Wow, that's crazy. It says your account was created November 12th, 2016, and you followed November 14th, 2016. Man, I think that's when I got. Man, yeah, that's yeah, that's deep. What was I playing? GTA, Minecraft. What was I playing? You must have had a different name. Yeah, you must have had a different name. Whoa. Battlefield? Oh my goodness, man. PTFO. Yeah, man. I remember I started that PTFO server. One of my boys actually got me that server, and then I started streaming shortly after that. And man, we just started growing, bro. Crazy, man. Battlefield 4. Man. Battlefield 4, right? Because that's the only Battlefield I ever liked. I hope it was Battlefield 4. Yeah, but that's memories right there. Oh, goodness. Yeah, man. I want to say his name was Scott. He bought me that server, man. Drea, what's going on? Hello. What's up? We just sitting here talking about having true love for other people, you know. Yeah. If somebody slapped you, what would you do? Valid question, right? Somebody slaps you, what you gonna do? First time seeing me? Oh wow. Well, thanks for stopping by. That means a lot. Ask why. That's good. That's good, I think. You know, in the Bible it says that when people treat you with hate, malice, treat them with love. And then it says it's like it's the equivalent of pouring hot coals on their head. And I'll tell you a story. The other day, somebody walked up to me. I'm listening. I got worship music playing in my car. Oh, you believe in God? Yeah. I was like, I'm a man of God, man. I don't say that I believe walk with Jesus, and I don't really do what is in the Bible, right? This dude got mad. He just this dude just out of nowhere gets mad at me, and he's like, that's why God don't. He's like, that's why God don't like niggas. And I'm like, yo, what? I'm like, what? And then I was like, all right, man. Well, hey, I looked him in his eye. I was like, hey, man, you have a blessed day, man. And that right there, treating him with love instead of like kind of retaliating back with the same. You know, the world will say, oh, be on the same energy, like so I was treating him with love, bro. Just a different, just the opposite energy. He comes at me with hate. I'm treating him with love. It made him even more upset, like even more upset. So I'm trying to drive off. I'm like flipping a U-turn, and dude, you can hear dude yelling. He's flipping me off now, and you could just hear him just yelling like, "God, don't lie." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh." And I just like, all right, man. Oh man, it's funny. But yeah, you treat people with love, man. Platinum, what's up? What's going on? Yeah, it's good to see you, bro. You've been trying to work on that. It's hard. It's very hard. I got saved 4 years ago, and so that one was a journey. That one was a journey because when I was younger, I used to put on football gloves and just I used to do all types of crazy stuff to people. Like I was that kid. Yeah, I was that kid. Like but and so it took a lot of years of unpacking, but I just honestly, for me, I started focusing on one day at a time, and one day at a time. Like it was like when I tried to when I was trying to learn how to listen to people more and not just talk over them. Um, it took maybe about 6 months, and every single day I saved it as my screensaver. Like I had it saved as my screensaver, the scripture, and it said, quick to listen and slow to speak." And so every time I would talk to somebody, like you're walking up to me, and I'm like, "Oh, what's up, Drea?" I would, in my mind, I would be like, Lord, let me just be quick to listen, slow to speak." And then it became a habit, and now I am like that. So it really works. You find it more challenging with people you love. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is true. Um, I think for me it's yeah, that's deep. I never thought about it like that. Like people like you're really close with, like you really have a relationship with. Yeah, yeah, that's true. When I'm like actually like talking to other people, and I don't know you, but I understand this is taking years of evolving, but I understand that everybody's going through their own thing, right? So say you're walking down the street, somebody just walks right past you, like hits you on the shoulder, and they just keep walking, right? We would be like, "Yo, what the, like who is this? Who is this dude?" But what if that dude just walked out of the doctor's office, found out he had cancer, like a terminal brain cancer, and he only had 2 years to live? So I mean, I think about it like that. When people do the worst to me, I kind of think of the worst, like possible, like, man, they probably just found out like that their husband just, you know, was sleeping around with the with the neighbor or something. I do think of it like that because everybody's on their own journey, and I'm like, I feel like there's the answer on that. There's that test that you take when they're trying to ask you these questions to figure out if you would be a good employee. So they make you do that test, like, would you do this or this? More Are you more likely to do this or less likely to do this? And so it's like, are you more likely to actually like think that everybody is has some good in them, or that most people only do good, will only treat you right because they want something in return? So I like to think that everybody has good in them. Like we all do. We all do. Just somewhere along the line, there was some trauma. There may have been some trauma. There may have been, some deep rooted pain that you still haven't even unpacked yet. And so as a result, we it says, people in the hood say I'm a product of my environment. We are products of the pain and the trauma that we go through. It develops our character. It really does. It truly does. So sorry for getting so deep. I be thinking like this. I be thinking like this. ID, what's going on? 80, what up? I'm finally live, man. I'm finally live. Yeah, what's good? Man, we in here just talking, just chilling, man. Yeah. I am in Arizona. I'm in Arizona. I'm like actually right down the street from like Charlie Kirk. Just found out about that, and that's what prompted me to um do the love others. Yeah, that was our Bible study yesterday, was loving others. Like really doing that. Like really I'm getting tired of people that say they go to church but they don't actually do what it says. Like I'm tired of that. I am tired of that. I'll wait for you. Mm, mm, mm. Then they form their mask because of trauma. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's deep. It's super deep. It's almost like being self conscious, right? Like you. I used to think about this all the time. Like somebody's like, you know, yeah. It's like when you think that something's wrong with your body, and so like you'll go swimming but not take off your shirt. Stuff like that. On a bigger scale though, like when we are the way we are based off of our past, it shapes us into being who we are right now. So when I locked into the fact that wow, I can actually change this, and God gave me the strength to change it. And honestly, I mean, I'm talking about the Bible, like has all the universal laws in it, like for real, like it's so deep. It's super deep. But yeah, when I started really getting into that, like I'm like, wow, this is crazy. Um, because who I am right now, based off who I was 5 years ago, like two totally different people. Two totally different people. Nobody would ever even realize. Nobody would ever even realize, like, you did that. Like, yeah, man, I used to be doing that, man. Like, yeah, I used to be all up in there, man, doing all that stuff, man. I was a follower. I was trying to be. I wanted to be accepted by people, so I did my best to try to please people. And so I knew how to play the game. Like I knew what people wanted. And I was always a nerd growing up. I was homeschooled, so I was always a nerd. I was always my own person at home. But when I went outside, I knew I had to please you. But I knew what you liked. I know what the world likes. Worldly things. I know you like rap music. So I learned how to dance. I know Pretty Ricky at that time. All the girls like Pretty Ricky, so I learned. I started singing. I could sing, so I started singing. All the R&B songs, the Maxwell, the Pretty Ricky, D'Angelo. Like that was me. You know, and then I knew that your popularity was gauged as a back then as a man. Your popularity was gauged off of how many bodies you have. Now it's crazy because now that applies to women as well, for women and men now. Your popularity is gauged by how many bodies you have and how free you are. And so that's all I did, man, was just like bag all these females and then brag to my friends about like, yeah, yo, you see her? Like, oh yeah, got it, So it took me years of like actually trying to deconstruct myself, God help me though. Yeah. Yep, he sure did. Oh shoot, 80. Welcome back. New account. So Twitch says 2025. You followed me a long time ago when I was on PS4 GTA 5. Oh my goodness. That's that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. PS4 GTA 5. Yeah, I remember those days, man. Which is crazy because I just downloaded GTA. Yeah, I was gonna bring grandma back. I was gonna start role playing on GTA 5. Yeah, I was. I used to do that. I was actually a part of the very first GTA roleplay server. Yeah, it wasn't as popular as it is now. So I was kind of in it before. I have ADHD, so like when I used to play video games, I would always get into them before they got popular. And then by the time it starts blowing up, I'm just like, I'm done with this. I'm trying to go to play something else now. I could never be one of those streamers that just like stuck to one game, man. Even if they were making money from it, bro. I just couldn't do it. In my mind, I'm like, well, it's better for me. I used to be like, it's better for me anyway to stream all these different games because then people fall in love with my personality and not just because the game that I'm playing, you know. But that was a fail. Nah, there's still some nerds in here that still like stop by, still follow, because I took 4 years off too. Yeah, I took 4 years off. Mm. You just another subscriber. Oh snap, you subbing? Well, thanks, Drea. You know, um, that right there is why we do what we do. Oh, that's why we do it. That's why we do it for sure. Yeah. Back in those days, it was like video games, man, going to the conventions, man, and nobody really talks about this, but when you go to those conventions, man, everybody all they're doing is everybody's just trying to party afterwards, and everybody trying to sleep with everybody, and that's why I don't go to those conventions anymore, really. Yeah, I haven't been to one, and it's been like what 5 years now. I was thinking of going to one, but I think I want to wait until our community is like a little, because I'm coming back. I'm this entirely different person now. So I was thinking of like, let me just wait until like like if the community picks up and we continue to grow the community on this side, then I'll be able to go because you know people that show up, we won't have to like people won't be like, oh, let's go get super faded, like we can go play, we can go do other stuff. You too, Drea. Thank you so much for the sub. Also, I appreciate that. That means a lot. Yeah, I try to stream. I stream when I can. Yeah, so yeah, I hope to see you again. You too. Yeah, you as well. 8.2 billion people on this planet. That's crazy. 8.2 billion souls. That's a dude, man. That's crazy, man. Mm, 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 mm. You know how many times? Have you ever thought about how many times God has protected you from things? You just started a few weeks ago. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah. Well, I hope it works out. Let your light shine. It says in the Bible, let your light shine before men so people hear you, see you, and it points them to God. That's ultimately why we are here, to really show people who God is. Yeah. But hey, if that's meant for you, you'll definitely go places. He'll supply everything you need. Yeah. Sure is. Sure will. Like-minded humans. Yeah. Yeah, it is. You know, I know people. I know people look down at on church because yeah, you do find a lot of people in church that like are just like they're not even following what they're reading, but you will find some people in there that have that same mentality that want to encourage you and push you to do better. It's like if we went to go play golf, right? They're gonna put us on the team because when you play golf, 18 holes, they put you on a team. If me and you walk in, they're gonna put us on a team with two other people because it's teams of four. And so eventually, you're gonna start meeting people, connecting with people. Most people that play golf are more affluent. Their business they have have businesses. Eventually, chances are you surround yourself with millionaires, you're gonna be a millionaire too. Yeah, so that's the importance of church. You go to church, you surround yourself with like-minded people. They encourage you, they push you into what your purpose is, what God planned for you, and then eventually you'll be doing crazy stuff with the talents that He gave you. It's dope. Which book? The Bible. My favorite book. I actually wrote a book. I actually wrote a book. Yeah, that's what I was doing these past 4 years. I wrote a book. It's on Amazon. Um, it doesn't really have. Okay, I mean, it's a fantasy book. It's a fantasy book. It's about. Let me read you. Let me read you the synopsis. Do-do-do, da-da-da-da. Definitely spiritual though. Definitely spiritual. Okay. Waking on a mysterious island with no memory of his past, a man is welcomed by a group of people who have been inhabiting the island for some time and only know they must survive. When haunting dreams and a shadowed figure whisper promises of power, the boy begins to unravel a truth far more dangerous than the island itself. Who was he before, and what is he destined to become? The truth will either set him free or consume him. So, yeah, that's it. It's actually when you read it, you're like, this is like the Bible. It's funny when I got saved, I started watching stuff, watching movies, watching shows, and you could see the spiritual battle in the show. Like Dragon Ball Z, I'm like, come on now. Demon Slayer, like all these animes, I'm like, come on now. You could see the spiritual battle in there. Yeah, unless it's just a full on horror. If it's a full on horror movie, you just be like, oh, okay, it's demonic. But if it's not, there's always this battle between light and dark, and light always wins. It's crazy. It's really crazy. And sometimes in some movies, like Seven, the movie Seven, which is funny because Seven is in the Bible a lot, but Seven, the movie, is about the seven deadly sins. And at the end of the movie, they catch the killer, but the twist was the killer killed his wife. And what's in the box? And he's like, "What's in the box? What's in the box, man? What's in the box?" And he's standing there with the killer, and so now he has the choice to kill him because the killer's standing right in front of him. They're about to take him to jail, but then there's the box. He says, "What's in the box, man? What's in the box?" And so he opens the box, he sees what's in the box, and now he's faced with a choice that's going to lead him down two different paths. And those are the choices we face every single day. And he makes the choice to kill him in cold blood. He stands up and just bah bah bah. Man, he puts a couple in him. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. Which verse about shining your light? That is, you are a city set on a hill. I think it's Matthew. Hold on. Matthew. Yeah, Matt. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I turned right to the page. I turned right to the page. A light has risen. Matthew chapter 5, verses 10 through 16. God's people make a difference. It says, "You are the salt of the earth, but if the salt has lost its savor, where shall it be salted? It's good for nothing. You are the light." Oh, and the reason why he says that you are the salt of the earth, because salt, it back in those days and still today is used as a preserver. if you had meat and you wanted to, have the meat um, last for a couple more days, you would add some salt to it. Jerky, you would add some salt to it, and you would sit it outside. And so it was a preserver. It preserved, and also salt seasons. So you ever had something without salt, and you be like, I went to one of my friend's house one time. His mom was cooking. She served us some mashed potatoes with no salt. I'm like, do you have salt? Like, you got some salt? You know, put a little salt on the grits real quick. But it's a seasoning thing. It makes it taste even better. So you are the salt of the earth. But then it says, you are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. That's dope. Um, I don't light a candle and put it under a lampstand, but I put it on a candlestick, and it gives light unto all that are in the house. So let your light shine before men, so that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. So everything that you do, let them see see what you're doing. Let them hear what you're saying, the words you're speaking, and let them know who you serve. People are just gonna know it. You don't even have to say, "Oh, I follow Jesus." You follow Jesus. I follow Jesus. By your actions, people are gonna know that something is different with you. Like, they're just gonna know it. I get asked all the time, like, um, some I was because I Uber drive, so I picked up a kid from ASU the other day. He gets in the car, and I'm just, we're just having a conversation. He's like, "Hey, man, what? I don't even know how he asked me this. You seem so happy." I was telling him everything I was going through. I was like, "Yeah, man, I don't wanna lay all my problems on you, man. I'm doing good though." And he was like, "Man," he's like, "I can't even tell if you're going through problems, man. You seem so peaceful." And he's like, "What? How do you find peace like that?" And I knew it was God. I was like, "Oh man, honestly, man, like, I didn't used to be this way, man. I used to be depressed. I used to be suicidal, like, but it was God that brought me out." And so we got to talking for like an hour. Um, and like doing a Bible study in the car. It was really cool. But people just see that something's different about you. And yeah, when you're in the light, a lot of people in the dark will see your light and be attracted to that as well. Yeah. And so some people be like, "Oh, like, I'm not about to waste my energy on people like that." Like, no, you are a light in a dark place. And just like if I was out at sea on a boat, and there's a storm on the sea, and our boat's about to tip over, like, if you ever seen the people that catch those crabs, and the storm be like tipping over the boat almost, you be like, "Yo, that's crazy." Imagine that at night, and all they see miles off in the distance is a lighthouse, and they know, if we can get to that lighthouse, we're gonna have shelter, we're gonna find food, we're gonna have a place to stay. It's gonna be warmth, and they get to the lighthouse. They change their course to get to that lighthouse for the night. That's what you are. It says you are a lighthouse. You are a city set on a hill, and a city like that cannot be hidden. A light cannot be hidden. If we were in a pitch black room, if we were in a pitch black warehouse, a big old Costco, all the lights go out, and I have a lighter in my pocket. I pull out my lighter. You can see that. You can see that little flame from all the way on the other end of the warehouse. It's a light. And so people in the dark will be attracted to your light too. And it's about not pushing those people away either, but showing them love. Because something in their spirit is attracting them to you. Now you will also have the people that you just irritate the hell out of them. Like, they just don't like you. And then you be questioning, like, why don't these people like me? Like, what did I ever do to them? I'm not gonna lie, like, a lot of people, "What's up, Cam? Oh my God, what's up, man? I miss you, bro. What's up, man? I love you, man. I miss you, bro." I forgot what I was saying, man, because you came in here, bro. You see, now I'm embarrassed. Tee hee hee. Oh man, what was I saying? Oh man, yeah, I forgot now, man. I see you coming here, man. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. A lot of people on Twitch, because of the way that I stream, I even when I was in the world, I never cursed. Um, I would never like I would never talk down to people, and I was never prideful about my race. Like, I don't really, like, I'm just like, okay, I love everybody. I was always like that, and people used to hate me for that. and I never really had friends on in the streaming space. There was a lot of people that I've met, but I would go to these parties. I remember I got invited to be a part of the Black Twitch group, and I told the guy, I was like, I don't want to be a part of the Black Twitch group because then, like, I feel like it's it's kind of like I feel like it's like this is a crazy example, but you got the KKK, right? They're an all white group, right? So they got the black group. So imagine if on Twitch the white people was like, "Look, we're gonna do us a white group." Imagine how mad and upset the black group would be. So I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to be a part of that because I feel like it leaves other people out, and I don't. I just and they hated me for that. The owner of that group hated me for that. Like he hated me. And I was like, well, I mean, everybody watches the stream. They know I'm actually my mom is Korean, full Korean. But I'm like, when you watch the stream, you're gonna be like, oh, he's black. I'm like, is that not enough? Like, like I don't really care to like I'm black, like I don't care about that, man. And I definitely don't want to be given opportunities because I'm black. So because of that, people just never really liked me. And then I would meet them at the conventions and they would like not want to talk to me. And then one of my best friends, he would tell me like, yeah, they don't like you, man. I'm like, man, dang. But now I know I'm doing something right. It confirms you're doing something right. It does. It really does. It's good to see you, man. Oh man, dude. I was just watching I do this a lot, bro, and I don't even want to say it because I hope Soju not in here still, but I was just watching that Valheim thing, man. I was just watching that, man. When we were laying down. No, we weren't in the same bed. Yeah, but we were laying down in different beds. In different beds, y'all. We were laying down in different beds, man. And we had that big old candle. That big old candle is right there. That torch in the middle. Yeah, I be watching that a lot, man. Yeah, we were 6 feet apart. Yeah, yeah. And you was just like, I'm all talking, and then you're just like, it's cold. I was just watching that, man. That's funny. I be showing people that, bro, and like they don't even be laughing, bro. But every time I watch it, I just be laughing. Like, that was good times, man. Good times. I think I still got. What's that? Is Valheim still a thing, bro? Or man, we played that March 12th, 2021, bro. Bro, they just updated, bro. They just updated it September 9th, bro. I wonder, man, that was bro. We played this 4.5 years ago. We should see what's going on with that game, man. Yeah, I should check that out, man. See what's going. They still haven't finished all the biomes for real. Man, you would think, bro. That game is only 1 GB. Oh shoot. Oh. Shh. Oh man. Nah, we talking about um yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 you know how it is. Man, Cam, what you been up to, man? The last time I talked to you, bro, you end up getting a crib. You end up I want to say I remember I think you moved to what, Florida? Like my boy started making moves, man, and then dropped off the face of the earth as it should be. As it should be, bro. It's like Kendrick said, man, sometimes you got to just pop out and show. Like you got to go do your own thing, keep your head down, work, build it up, man. And then come back out. That's how you do it, man. Hmm. Matthew 5, verse 21, y'all. Let your light shine. When you got a light, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. I finally understand that song. It finally makes sense. I finally get it. I actually understand it now. Yeah, Soldier. I thought you was going to work. Yeah, I thought you was I thought you was about to. I thought you was about to be out. I'm gonna let it shine. Oh. Time is it, y'all? It's about to be 12. Yeah. You forgot about that? What movie? You been in Florida recently? I had to move out of the house because of mold issues. Man, wow. So you dealing with man, and they're not about to give you mold insurance. Dang, bro. That well, honestly, man, there's a reason why. Everything. There's always a reason why, man. Yeah, Yahweh. I didn't even know there was a movie called Yahweh. Always something bigger going on, man. We don't even see it. Not yet. Dang. Yeah, I'm not gonna play it. Yeah, I was just playing when I said I was gonna play. Yeah, I'm not gonna play it though. I'm just gonna, yeah, you know what it is. Get ready for a fight. Yeah, Valheim, bro. Valheim is 1.4 gigabytes. That's wild. I wonder what they've changed in this game because 1.4 gigabytes, bro. What's the graphics looking like, bro? They looking like paper mache, bro. It's paper mache graphics, bro. Yeah, yeah. It's gotta be. Something's up. Something's up. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine. You know what I really want right now, y'all? Some some Popeyes, some potatoes with an egg on the top, with some broccoli on it. Throw some broccoli on it too. That's what I'm about to make. That's what I'm about to make. You know what? Oh, you know what the graphics look like. Now I didn't know they look like this. I didn't know. I look. Wait. Popeyes got eggs. Popeyes, boy. I make my own food, my boy. I make my own food, boy. I made some potatoes last night. Yeah. Fry them. Fry them in a little bit of olive oil. Well, I use oil. I was gonna use olive oil, but I was like, nah, nah. Yeah. Look at the top. Look at the top banner right there. I don't know. I don't know. You can't even see his tattoo, and it's all the way zoomed in. I don't know, man. I don't know. Something's off. Something's off. Or did you say pot pie? No, I said I want some pop. Oh, Popeyes, papas, potatoes in Spanish. You know. Yeah. They don't got Mexicans out there where you're at, huh, Cam? They got what is it? Puerto Ricans. Puerto Ricans or Cubans? What they got out there, man? What they got going on out there, my boy? Let's see. Let's see. That's it? Oh nah. Wait, it's looking like that? I don't remember this. Oh, bro, these 2000. Wait, yeah, these 2016 graphics for sure, bro. These 2016 graphics for sure. She said, I get that all the time. That's a good thing. I don't know what you heard about me. Cubans in Miami, they be saying Poppy. Wait. Cuban men don't call other Cuban men Poppy, do they? They don't do that, right? I hope not. I hope they ain't doing that. You definitely heard it before. Cause doesn't Poppy mean daddy? Doesn't it? Man, those are the graphics. Yeah, I don't remember the graphics looking like that. Oh man, that's crazy. Let's go to support. Yeah, I purchased this by accident. I think it was free. I think it was free to play. Mm. I'm not really a video gamer anymore. I only do it. I only do it now. It's like I don't know. Every now and again. I mean, if I had my way, I would be playing those offbeat games like. But yeah, I just don't. We don't really have. Back in those days, there was always someone that wanted to play. You know, when you're popular, everybody want to play with you. Yeah, Poison will hit me up sometimes. I forgot what game we were supposed to play together. Grounded, Grounded 2. Yeah, we were supposed to play that, but I gotta get that Game Pass. Yeah, I gotta get the Game Pass, and it ain't cheap. It ain't cheap, man. It just easy. I can play old school Grounded. Got it. They like, boy, you play old school Grounded? That's the game. It's not even let. Oh, I can. I can still play. Can't go wrong with that. You don't play much either video games either, man. Like peak. I feel that, man. My daughter is 14 now, and honestly, man, I'll probably hop on Roblox. For the most, I gave her my PS5, so like she loves Fortnite. She'll get on there. She'll be on there all the time. But when I do play, I just play on her profile. I'll just play real quick, for a little bit. Sometimes I get back into it, and I'm like, you know what? I want to go play games on my own PC. But then whenever I sit down on like here and I'm by myself, because I usually end up working on something, man. I usually end up like editing something, um, or like recording, or well, I used to when I was writing this book, I was writing almost like every time I would sit down, I'd be writing. So I'm not really into the games anymore. I only do it now because when I came back to streaming, I was like, okay, I know people don't. I was like, I wonder if people would want to just watch me just talk. I'm like, maybe not. So on the backup, I got the video game stuff. I got the video game stuff on the back end. Yeah, I gotta. I was gonna release a video today, but my Adobe Creative Suite went out. You know, Creative Cloud. If you can learn how to get certified in that, y'all. If you got Adobe, get certified on that Creative Cloud, y'all. Like, oh, it's the wrong computer. Yeah, they got everything on there. Everything you would ever need to like do everything. And then if you get certified, like Adobe certification, you've mastered Adobe, After Effects, Premiere Pro, Audition, all that stuff. You mastered it. Photoshop. Yeah. These days you don't have to go to college, man. Unless you really want a good job, and you go to college for like you can go to like IT. You can do that at a trade school now. Cybersecurity, all that stuff. I met a guy the other day who went to ITT Tech for cybersecurity, and now he owns He's like, I own one of the biggest firms in the United States for cybersecurity. He sells to the government. Dude's house was like, I was like, what? He's like, yeah, I was like, I called him like, well, yeah, where are you, man? He's like, just look for the biggest house on the block. I'm like, the biggest house? Oh, okay. Like, you immediately know which one he's talking about. Huge house, cybersecurity, man. Unless you got a really good vision and a really good business plan, you know, trust in the Lord. He'll make it happen. He will. He sure will. It says, with man, this is impossible, but with God, all things are possible. Yeah, y'all. If you like to read books, if you like to read, probably not, but you know, it would mean a lot to me. I don't know how you actually get yeah, I don't know how you get a link to this. Voodoo. If you go online, what's this? Man, I'm on the wrong computer actually. I can't even post it in there if I wanted to. It's cool. It's cool. What's peak? Let me see. Yeah, everybody right now is like addicted to Marvel Rivals. Well, still addicted to Marvel Rivals. But yeah, it's not, it's not my cup of tea, Peak. Bro, I don't even know how you search for stuff on there anymore. Steam. Nope. Store. Up. Store. Wait. What? Store. Viewing store. Peak. Which one? There's actually, okay, there's two different ones. Nah, it's definitely not that. It's not that. This Peak is a co-op climbing game.
Oh my god, the camel juice. Ah! I got you, I got you.
They look like the Backyardigans a little bit.
Over here.
Whoa, guys, I found dynamite.
She's not found dynamite. Do you have what it takes to reach the peak? Huh. I think I can reach the peak. I think. Nah, it's too late, man. It's too late. Hey, by the way, if you know somebody that's like celebrating Charlie Kirk or they don't care about his death, I heard some people say that too. Like, man, I could care less about what happened to that dude, Like, stay away from those people, man. Something is off with the world today, man. Yeah, people are just mentally off today. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know, when did that happen? Like, when did that shift take place? Like, we need to win. We need to win the world back, y'all. For real. Yeah, we do. And it's sad when you think about the fact that the last time we were actually united, think about the church, right? The church is definitely not united at all. But on a smaller scale, think about the black community. The black community is in no way, shape, or form united. Man, that's crazy too. Um, man, but if we were, man, wow, the things we could accomplish, for real. Seriously though. Hey, but y'all, I'm about to get off. It's time. It is time for me to go. I gotta work today, so I'm gonna chill for a little bit, make those potatoes with them eggs, and then I'm gonna get out here and get to work. But I love y'all. I want to thank y'all for just stopping by. Um, any lurkers we got up in here, thank y'all. I'll be back on again tomorrow. And I encourage y'all to, if just open up a Bible. They got the Bible app and just read a scripture. Just one. It don't got to be a whole chapter or nothing. Just one verse. That's it. And then tomorrow when I get back on, we'll talk about it. But I love y'all. Have a blessed day. I will see y'all again tomorrow. Yeet. Yeeters. All right, my boy. All right, Soju. Love y'all.